The Canadian government is setting up to control what we do in private and what we see and hear in public. The overreach is absolute BS. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article is researched and written by Rich Angel. People think Bill C-4 and Bill C-10 are two totally different things. One is about banning conversion therapy and the other is about regulating Netflix and Spotify. They think these laws don't touch each other at all. But when you really look at them side by side, you see what's actually going on. The government setting itself up to control what we do in private and what we see and hear in public. Bill C-4 was the test run. They packaged it as a law to stop harmful practice that almost nobody defends anymore, and people supported it because, well, it was an easy sell. But the fine print is what matters. What it really does is give Ottawa the power to define what a harmful practice is and criminalize it even if it's happening privately behind closed doors between consenting adults. Now that's a brand new precedent. Today it's conversion therapy, but tomorrow it could be anything the government decides it doesn't like. They've written themselves a blank check to decide what behaviors are acceptable and what aren't. Then there's C-10. This is the digital version of the same thing. They told us it was about Canadian content and making big foreign platforms pay their fair share, but the law quietly creates the legal machinery to control what shows up on your screen. It lets regulators decide what gets promoted and what gets buried on Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere else. Right now they're saying user content won't be touched and to trust us. But the framework is there. If they want to flip the switch later, they still can. Put those two together, and you can see the real game here. With C-4, the government has already claimed the power to define and criminalize certain kinds of behavior. With Bill C-10, it's built the power to filter what people see and hear online. They can criminalize an idea in private life and then make sure content about it is buried or throttled online, and they never have to call it censorship. They just call it harm reduction or Canadian values, and most people will cheer them on. Think about a real-world example. Let's say down the road a grassroots movement pops up questioning a massive national program, say a pipeline or a digital ID or maybe even a new health policy. Under the precedent of C-4, guess what? They could call certain forms of activism harmful counseling or harmful advice and even criminalize it. Under Bill C-10, they could quietly ensure videos or posts about that activism don't show up in people's feeds or show up but are labeled as dangerous or misleading. Overnight, dissent gets strangled without a single official ban. People just stop seeing or hearing the alternative view. This is how you build a control system in a democracy. You don't grab everything all at once. You pass one protection law after another, each one with a friendly name and a noble goal. One controls behavior, the other controls information. Together, they can control the whole conversation, in private and in public. That's the real story behind Bills C-4 and C-10. And that's why they're more dangerous together than anyone is talking about. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder, and I'll see you soon.